Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Bahashim Arkah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, to your message, time is truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith, and to Wadi Yahawah, Bahashim YAHAWASHI, for allowing me once again to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is simply going to be titled, Love to the Lord. Now, it's just literally on live, but then it started bugging out on me, so I was like 5 minutes into the lesson, then it says connection unable to connect, so just do it again. But this will be just a quick little lesson because I don't have too much time here. Yeah, basically love to the Lord and what that is, because the world, when you ask people of this world what a love is, and they'll give you all these nice, kind, words. But when you ask them what is the biblical definition of what love is, and a lot of them, most of them, you have very few, and it's a very small number that will actually give you the correct answer. Because those guys, they obviously been studying, they have somewhat of a zeal toward the Heavenly Father, but the majority of the world, they don't know. You'd ask them what the biblical definition would be, and they would, if you ask them, they would be like, well, you tell me. And when somebody says that, it's safe to say that they don't know, okay? And one of the things, to sum it up, of what love to the Heavenly Father is, well, it's the things that you do to Him, or do for Him. The things that you do, not even just in the sight of men, the people of the world, but what you do also behind the closed doors is what really is being looked at. The things that you do when nobody else is looking, but when you put those two words together, when you put those words together, nobody's looking. You got one person that's always looking. Many eyes are looking, not only just the Lord, but the angels as well. Not only just Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, but the angels, they be keeping an eye on us as well. They're messengers to the Lord too. They bring a report to the Lord every now and then, That's the angel's job. But one of the first precepts that comes to mind when you talk about this topic is Mark 12, and look at that. See that? Ain't that something? No scriptures. Oh, now, see, look at the ones that I want. Now they're popping up. Ain't nothing but Satan, man. This is Mark 12 and 28. And one of the scribes came, having heard them reasoning together, and perceived that he had answered them well, asking him, which is the first commandment of all? And Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one. And it says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, and all thy soul, and all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. You see that? So that is the first commandment, that you love the Lord with all your heart, that you keep His commandments. Okay? Now, this is also written again, because Matthew, Mark, Luke, all the prophets, they all speaking the same thing, singing the same song, But this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 37. Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all your heart, with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. See, so that's what we have to do. Love the Lord with all our heart, all our soul, all our mind, and with everything that we possibly have to give, That you keep His commandments, that you be attentive to, or take heed to the instruction, and be wise, and don't be like the rest of our people who, they hear it but then refuse it and go the opposite way. The scriptures say that what is that? Ezekiel, all right. Here it is, Ezekiel 33 verse 31. And they came unto thee, and it says, and they came unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. They hear thy words, which, right, are people, they hear these words, right, but they do them not. And it says, and with their mouth they show much love. Talks. Oh, brother, I love what you doing, brother. You keep doing it, right? It says, and with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their own covetousness. You see that? And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And that is the rebellious house, Israel. YAHAWAH, the princes of the power, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Dominicans, the people of indigenous descent and Negroid descent. Okay, those are the Israelites, and these people are God's chosen people, and this is a very rebellious people. Hence why we're in the condition that we're in, why we're in the ghettos, why we're in the barrios, why we're discriminated, why we're categorized, why we just niggas, why we just spicks, why we just arrowheads, why we just this, why we just that. The reason why we're in these predicaments is because we have sinned against our power. And therefore us sinning against him has it to where he put us through all these, is what we call, us brothers call the curses. And not what we call it, is what the scriptures call them. These are the curses that came upon our people and overtook our people till they're destroyed. Hence why they don't know who they are. Well, I'm black, I'm African American, I'm Mexican. Nigga, you don't know, that don't mean nothing, man. That's what the white man told you, okay? You're actually the children of Israel. You're actually God's chosen people, you know? But our people, they don't want to hear that. Nah, I'm African. Well, nigga, you be African American. You be Mexican, all right? You want to be from Puerto Rico? You be from Puerto Rico, nigga, all right? You ain't hurt me. But you are an Israelite, whether you believe it or not. And what's so wrong about that? What's so wrong about, saying that you're God's chosen people, that you're the best people, that you're above all other people that are on the face of the earth? And that's not what we telling you. Well, we are, but the scriptures is what's saying it too. All right. And when this cometh to pass, lo, will come, meaning all these prophecies that we speak of, right? Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. So that's when it's gonna hit your ass. All right, you're gonna be like, oh shit, that crazy ass dude. He said this was gonna happen. And then look, then it's gonna be too late. You ain't gonna be able to, get right, because there ain't gonna be no time left. And that's why with what time is left, we just got to do our best to love our power, obey him, abide by his rules, and keep his ways until the end. Because that's the good way. You keeping his ways is the good way. This is Deuteronomy 10 and 12, and now Israel, talking about you people on the sign right here. And it says, what doth the Lord thy power require of thee? And it says, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. See that? And that's what we got to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave you all with this precept. St. John chapter 6 verse 16. Or Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. And it says, thus saith the Lord power, YAHAWAH, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path where it is the good way, and walk therein. But ye shall find rest in your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. And that's a lot of our people. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. A lot of our people, they look at what we tell them to do, and they're like, but wow, how's that gonna benefit me? You have no fucking clue, Our people have not a clue that you following after the ways of the Most High will benefit your life tremendous. You'll see a dramatic change, You're not gonna be getting jacked up like the majority of our people do, because the majority of our people that get fucked up out here is because they ain't doing this. They're not asking for the old way. They're not looking for the ways of the Most High. They're going after their own heart, their own covetousness, falling after the ways of the heathen. And that's what gets them back, or that's what gets them, getting a backhand from the Most High, getting jacked up. I also said watchmen over you, which we're the watchmen, and we let you know what's up, bro. Not out of hate, not out of because we want to tell you what to do, but out of love. We want you to get right. Or you can get the left from the Most High, your choice, nigga. And also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said, we will not walk, we will not hearken. And those individuals that are like that, the Most High gonna take you niggas out quick. But those of you that obey and actually follow after the ways of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, He's gonna look at you with delight. You know, you're actually giving your best effort. You're trying your best to rehearse the righteous acts, and that's all that we possibly can do, because we can't. We're not. I myself cannot sit here and tell you, brothers, that I got it 100% perfect. None of us do. None of us could state that statement. We can't say, I keep all the commandments, brother. Nah, there's certain. Even thinking a foolish thought, that's sin. You know, but we do our best. You know, we keep the commandments to the best of our ability and follow after His ways. You know, and that's what it's about. That's what love is, keeping of His commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here through the Spirit. I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I'd like to give all the praises, honor, and the glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Harakah, Kodash, and so on to the next one, brothers. Shalom.